VH1, I got a knuckle sandwich for you. But I have a fish sandwich for myself. Get here! Get here! Get here! God, Ray J and Princess. Although she did do well at that poker thing. Oh, Amara's still pretending to do music. Why are you excited to get back into music when it ain't done shit for you? She's still mad at Von Shay. Child, I forgot about Von Shay. But at least she ain't with that baby daddy. I feel bad. All we saw was Gunfall's downplay on this show. And now he's pulled a conceive and leave with that young heifer. Over with Zoe Brink, she's auditioning dancers for an event. Sissy Lights is gonna help her pick out dancers, cause that's right up his alley. We saw what was up your alley on OnlyFans. Well, I heard. I didn't peek myself. I imagine looking at his hole would be like looking at Cthulhu. You'd go crazy. Florence shows up and she's mad at Bobby and Trina about how they teams got into it. Oh, that's right, because Trina ain't even show up for your event. Bobby says, I do owe Flo an apology. You owe me an apology too, telling me to keep that same energy, and I'ma keep it. However, we calling Trina on the carpet for her anti-Haitian remarks, saying people eat cat. I mean, I thought everybody ate a little puss. A cup of puss. A third of a cup. A dash. A whisper. A smidge of snatch. A pinch of pussy. A dollop of vulva. God, we gotta do the impact tonight too, with a mother and daughter hoe on the show. And speak of the heifer, over with Trina, she getting her groove back. Oh, did she bring back her bottom? Oh God, Trina got a new man. This is the real deal. This is forever. He looked dusty. So D show up and he ain't really feeling Zoe not respecting the queen of Miami, Trina. So Trina's like, oh, I gotta get it right with Flo. I mean, I guess. I ain't talking to nobody else. Well, you know her sister gonna run up in your face. Oh, Safari, we don't care where your head is. Unless you bought one of your dildos. And then we know where it is. Top drawer behind the panties. I don't care about your mama, Safari, because she raised a piece of shit. Safari, why do you care that Amara's denying y'all had a real relationship? You didn't. And maybe you need to realize she was just giving you some show snatch, some plot line pussy, some television twat. Whoa! Safari giving that little speech about karma. We know that was about Erica. He like, I ain't even got to say nothing about her. I'm going to keep that one under my toque. Please do. Meanwhile, across town, Trina meet up with Flo, and she's like, this was one of the most important events in the Haitian community, and you didn't give a shit. And Trina really comes off as ungrateful for the level of stardom that she has, and just bitter. I mean, I know that some bad things have happened, but I don't know, you always you act like you really don't want to be here, and we don't want to see it. Let's get somebody else that wants to be here. Trick has fun on the show. You don't. Your misery just oozes off of you, and I'm sick of it. Now, don't you blame Trina for your piss-poor performance. This was a moment for you to shine. But Trina's upset that the sister called her a thief. Well, when you didn't show up for the gig, sounds thievy to me. Trina said, well, look, your sister said you do voodoo, so that's why I said it. They got it on film. Ha! Trina go on and apologize to her, but she ain't apologizing to the sister. And I wouldn't apologize to that ignorant harpy either. At Eliza's birthday party, she getting on the good foot with Shay Evans of flirtandflutterlashloft.com. However, now Eliza mad at Amara. Amara will drop you if you don't help her. Get here. Oh, Eliza, why you gotta ask Flo and her woman about how they click and clack? Why don't you get you a woman so you can feel what it's like to flirt and squirt? See, she needs just a third of a cup of puss. Maybe even a teaspoon. Oh, God, why Bobby Light's the first one to pull up Safari dick like you had it bookmarked? Bookmarked! You have his OnlyFans. Oh, it's small. Let me show you. Why you got his OnlyFans just at the ready? Eliza getting all handsy with Claudia? Flo's like, hey, don't you touch my twat. You better get Mr. Essie in here. Oh, God, you done broke up with Fable? Thank goodness. But here comes MJ with told you so. Told you so. Told you so. I mean, why'd you pull a conceive and leave with that idiot? Meanwhile, across town, Zoe heads to a private listening party, and it looks like she's got Trina's old sissy as her assistant. Oh, this track is about healing. I'm glad to see the evolution in both her music and Suki's music, where it's like, hey, I can sing about this and then sing about that. Now, that's real artistry. That's what we want to see on the hip-hop section, because ain't no love. Ain't no love. Okay, Big D said he didn't like the new music. It felt like she was trying to be on her Lizzo. Well, that was honest. But she looked hurt. But Zoe got a point too. She like, look, I was with you for 3 years and didn't get nowhere. Meanwhile, across town, Shay visits the family to tell her about the conceive and leave. Oh gosh, Shay pregnant? The brain is small and the belly's fat. Why would you get pregnant with that? The mama said, what'd you do that for? Girl. Is it Scrappy's? I feel for Shay. I respect whatever she wants to do with the pregnancy, and her mom just should have been supportive. I know you ain't gonna do that. She has one child. She doesn't want the father in her life, and she's got to be able to manage and deal with the career on her own. And this guy is awful. I wouldn't want my kid to have him as a father. Oh, so we gonna end the episode with Safari pulling up to Amara on Trick's podcast so we can have a confrontate about this sorry plot line. Mona Scott Young, fuck you, let's just get on to the influencer show. Oh, God. Amara backpedaling, pussy popping with this, oh, when I said fake relationship, what I meant was I felt that his emotions were fake and he just wanted the coochie, the culo. Please. I bet you a secret lesbian. At this point, Safari's just another man that let me down in my life. Girl, please. He's the only one giving you this sorry telenovela storyline. Well, that was the shit, and I mean shit. The brain is small and the gut is fat. Why would you get pregnant with that? When it comes to money, he ain't got it like that. Why would you get pregnant with that? Why would you get pregnant with that? I said a boop, boop, did-em, you's a fool. Boop, boop, did-em, he'll screw you. Boop, boop, did-em, don't be a fool. Why would you get pregnant with that? Yeah. Bitch, stop clocking my pussy miles. Stop clocking my pussy miles. Bitch, stop clocking my pussy miles. This ain't your odometer. Not your odometer. Not your odometer.